Steve Moran here with Senior Living Foresight. I am with my friend Russell Rush, the inventor, the creator of the R3R1 sales system. And today we are talking about how to be relaxed as a salesperson. So yesterday we talked about being a professional, and yet when you go into a sales situation, it's pretty high stress, right? I mean, it's high stress for you because you've got the sale you want to make. It's high stress for the prospect who is scared to death of senior living because it's something brand new and mostly unknown. So how do you go in and be and look relaxed?
This is a huge issue, Steve. When the potential resident, and a lot of times an influencer, comes into the community, like you said, they're very uncomfortable. And so it's our job to relax them. And one of the worst things we can do is start to walk them around the community. What we want to do is sit down with them in an open, comfortable area where there's a lot of space, offer them a beverage or some type of refreshment, sit down and just relax. Try to be as relaxed as possible. Almost to an extreme if you can. And then the key here is not to talk about anything businessy. Try to tell a joke, try to be friendly. I like to show pictures. I'm a farmer from Kansas, so I like to show people pictures of Kansas. Yesterday I was with a potential resident and his mother, or it was the potential resident was the mom and the influencer. And I showed them several pictures of where I'm from in Kansas. They loved it. We talked about the farm. We talked about my family. We talked about their family. I figured out that her mother grew up in the same neighborhood as my mother-in-law did, so in New York City. So this is critically important to moving a sale forward, because if people are nervous and on edge, they're going to be more resistant to the information we're sharing with them when we're trying to persuade them to use senior living.
And if you look, and you as a salesperson look nervous and on edge, they'll feel that and they won't trust you as much, right?
Absolutely. See, we can give off a vibe that we're nervous. So we need to really take a couple deep breaths and just think about being relaxed and having a very comfortable conversation with them. Just super relaxed. There's no hurry here. Everything's good. This is a get to know each other type environment.
So it's a little bit like when you and I first got on this Zoom call before we started recording, right? We just talked about life and stuff, and it made it more comfortable for us to do this. So this is great advice. I love this idea of just sitting down, and it's really like sitting down and making a new friend.
That's exactly it. We don't want to be businessy when we first meet a potential resident and their influencer. It will really hurt us if we are. The more relaxed and comfortable, the more we can warm up the relationship. Remember, we're strangers when they meet us, so they don't know us. They're on edge. We can even be a little on edge because maybe we have some pressure to move people in. Maybe we're a little behind in our quota, and so we view them as a potential prospect to move in. And so we can think about things like that. We shouldn't let that enter into our mind. We need to keep our mind focused on just getting to know the person at that time.
Perfect. So that's today's tip. Be relaxed. Create a relaxing environment for your prospects.
Absolutely.